Hi guys, and welcome back to another haul video with me, Ali. I am very excited for today's haul. I went to Primark yesterday and they have got a collaboration with The Nightmare Before Christmas for the 30-year anniversary. There was so much stuff in all departments of the store. I was incredibly impressed. Best collaboration I've seen Primark do with Disney for a very long time. I bought quite a few items from various departments. There was a lot more items that I would have liked, but the bank balance said no. So we're going to dive straight in with what I actually bought from there, but keep your eye out because there is a lot more that I've seen on social media that mine didn't have in. But for Nottingham, which is the one that I went to, the stock that they did have in was pretty good. They had quite a lot of it. So excited, let's get right in. So they had a wide selection of t-shirts, both in the men's section and the women's section. I picked up the one from the women's section. I did have a bit of a debate in my mind. I, at one point, had about 6 t-shirts in my hand. So this one, I bought in size small. They are quite large in their sizing for this range, like their baggy fit. So this one has Jack Skellington on the front. On this one, there isn't anything on the back. It's just plain. Like I said, this is a size small, and this particular t-shirt was £10 in the women's section. Absolutely love it. The quality is really good. Like I said, they had so much stuff. So that was my first one. Next up, we have the Jack Skellington mug. This is really cool. I love this. So I do have a couple of Jack Skellington mugs anyway in my collection. This one was £5. Really good quality, good size. Can't wait to be drinking my morning tea out of this. They even had a beanie hat as we're going into the more wintry seasons. So this was also £5. It's got Jack on the front there. It's a really soft material. I love it. Plain black, just a little bit of spookiness to it. This will definitely get worn on those dog walks when it starts to get a lot cooler in the evenings. If you're on a bit more of a budget, they did have some smaller items as well. So I got this little key ring. This was only £1. They had a couple of designs. They also had a Sally one, but I just preferred the Jack one. The pose for Sally this year is it's a little bit weird. It kind of reminds me of Lois Griffin, weirdly. Like just the facial expression she's pulling. But yeah, so I got this to go on my keys. That was only £1. Really cute. Got some slippers. Now, I know I've already got some Halloween slippers, but I figured that these could transition into Christmas as well. Nightmare Before Christmas. It works for both seasons. So these are fluffy slippers. They've got Jack Skellington's face on them. They've got the stripy design on the inside. These were in the women's section. I got the size medium, which is 5 to 6. I'm like a 4.5, so I tend to size up. These were £8, so that's not too bad. The edging here has got like a glitter effect to it. But I'm really looking forward to wearing those with the pyjama range. So there are several items in the pyjama range. The ones that I went for were just because I have quite a few hoodies already. I have a Slytherin one and I have a plain black one. They did also have a stripy hoodie. Quite thick, really, really nice. Love the design on it. But I was like, you've already got enough thick ones. So instead I went with the slightly thinner one. It is super soft, this material. So it's still like an oversized hoodie thing, but it's not quite as thick as the other ones, which I felt was probably a bit better because sometimes you can get a bit too hot in the winter times. It comes with a hood. I got this one in the size small, which is a 10 to 12 in at Primark. This one was £16. Like I said, it's super soft. I love the design. I'm really looking forward to getting cozy with this in the next few weeks. And to go with this, I also got the matching legging bottoms. They are made out of the same material. Super, super soft again. Even soft on the inside. I got the bottoms in a medium, which is the 12 to 14, just because I prefer a baggier fit around my waist area, especially for like loungewear. Nobody wants to feel like sucked in too much when they're lounging around the house. These ones were £12 and they go really nicely with that top. They did have another set of pyjamas, which are like a really thick, fluffy set that come in the packs where they're all folded up. So do keep an eye out for those. They did have those ones in the Nottingham store. And finally, on the pyjama front, they also had the nightshirt. It's got both Jack and Sally on. It's in this lovely purple colour. There wasn't a lot of the items that were with other colours like this. I think there's one other item that I've seen on social media that they didn't have in. But this was also £12. I got this in the size small, which is a 10 to 12. But as you can see, it is quite a large size anyway. It's like oversized. So all of this here is glow in the dark, and on the back it's got that scene on the little mountain, and again this is all glow in the dark, as well as the little tag on the sleeve. I am a sock person, as I've mentioned before, and they had 3 different sets of socks in the Nightmare for Christmas range. So the first one is these fluffy socks that I got to go with all the pyjama sets. They're really nice material, really fluffy. They've got Jack skeletons on them. These were £3.50 for 1 pair. And I just think that'll finish off the look. Imagine this with the matching pyjama set and the slippers. I think that's going to look great. Can't wait. I probably looked like a kid in the candy store when I was walking around Primark. I was like grinning from ear to ear the whole time. This is a pack of 3. This is £4.50. These are like those crew socks. They've got 3 designs. So you've got a more simpler design that's got Jack inside what looks like a spider web. Then you've got sort of this checkerboard effect with Jack on. And then finally a pair of white ones that just has his face. I love these kind of socks. They're really comfy to wear. So I had to get myself a set of these. And £4.50 for 3 socks. I think that's pretty good. And then finally in the socks, I got the trainer sock set as well. These were £4 for the 3. So again, you've got the stripy ones with Jack Skeleton's face. Then you've got some spider web ones with Jack in the middle. And then finally, you've got that sort of scene that was like on the back of the nightshirt. Yep, really happy with these. Can't wait to start like doing some training in those, adding a bit of spookiness to my exercise routine. These next 2 items are actually in the boys kids section. I debated for a very long time which bits I was going to get, because they had a really nice pullover hoodie in the women's section and a zip up hoodie. And I was torn between the both of them. And then I was like, I'll just go and pop upstairs to see what the kids sections have, because sometimes like the 14 to 15 age range does fit me because I'm a small person. Bonus, because they always tend to be cheaper. So I got this one from the boys section. It's a white jumper. It's got Jack on the front. It says skeleton grin down the bottom here. And then on the back, it's got a big Jack face. This is quite long on me, sort of like hits down to sort of my like knee length. My idea is to wear it with like some leggings and some boots. This was £10, so that's not bad for a jumper. Like I said, I got it in the biggest one, so it's 14 to 15 years. It has this design down the side as well with the logo Nightmare Before Christmas. It's quite fluffy on the inside. And I'm really looking forward to wearing this. I don't normally wear a lot of white, but for this occasion, I just thought that it was a bit different and it had a bit more flair to its design than some of the other items. This is also from the kids section. Unfortunately, they didn't have it in a 14 to 15, which I would have preferred because it just would have allowed it to be a bit bigger. But I did try it on in the shop and it did fit, because this is actually age 12 to 13 years. Now, this was £12. But I love the tie-dye effect on this. The background stuff, I just think this is really cool effect. And just a bit more creative. It's got the logo down the bottom here. It's got Jack on this part here. And then on the back, another big Jack face. I just really love the design of this. I love the background. I think this sort of like tie-dye effect looks really cool in this range. And like I said, this was in the boys section. And they had, I think they had like 3 or 4 other items in the boys section of Primark for the Nightmare for Christmas range. They are everywhere. Like I said, every department's got something. There's so much stuff in this bag. This is not Nightmare Before Christmas, but the other range that they're doing in Primark at the moment is they've got a few of the Wednesday Adam series stuff. Again, I got this in a 14 to 15. This is in the girls section. This is a cropped jumper that has the Nevermore Academy logo on it. I really like this. This was £11. It is a really good thickness, really good quality. And I just thought this was really cool, something you can wear every day, but it's still like giving you that spooky vibes. And I think you could wear this all around the year. They had a couple of other items in that section for the Nevermore Academy branding. They also had a Wednesday Addams t-shirt in the women's section that's got Wednesday's face on it. They were the only real items I saw in that range. There may be more coming out over the next few weeks, but those are what I found in the store that I went to. And then we move on to sort of like more homeware stuff. So again, in that section, there were loads of things. You've probably seen them on social media. They had the extending Jack Skeletons. They had a few of the ones that like sit on a shelf. There were a couple of items that I've seen that they hadn't got in that section. But they had the felt Christmas decorations, and they had the wooden garlands, which is one of the ones I picked up. This was £4. I went with this because I felt like it will probably last a little bit longer than the felt ones. It's 1.38 metres, and it's got Sally, Jack, and then on the back it shows it has Zero and Oogie Boogie, and then it's got pumpkins in between. So there you go. And that was just £4. And this will probably go with my Jack Skeleton pumpkins that I got last year from Sainsbury's. And then finally in the decoration section, I got this little hang up sort of coffin saying Happy Halloween with Jack in it. This one was also £5. I could have bought so much more in that particular section. I loved so many of the items, but like I said, my bank balance was like absolutely not. What else did they have in that section? So many cool things. They had like a hot water bottle that had like a checkerboard effect on it. In the girls section, I believe there's like a mesh top that's got this checkerboard like swirl effect on it that I've seen on social media. They didn't have that one in my store, but I am going to keep an eye out for it because I really like the look of it. They seem to have a black version as well. The men's section had a vast array of t-shirts. Like I said, there was about 4 or 5 designs on the t-shirts. I almost ended up with one of those. And they had this really nice zip-up hoodie that was in this sort of creamy colour. It was a nice background, and that was the one that I was torn between with the other 2 jumpers. I may still end up going back and getting that, but I'm just letting you know what's available at the moment, and I'm sure more will come out. But I feel like my store, the one in Nottingham, I'd probably only put those items out in the last 24 hours because there was still quite a lot of stock left. I imagine come the weekend, there probably won't be, as I've seen it all over social media, so the hype will be getting going. So be quick if you want any of these things. And if you see any more stuff in the Primark that I haven't mentioned, let me know because I'm always on the hunt for more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. But we will finish this particular video with the final thing that I spotted just as I was leaving, which is this lovely big tote bag for the Nightmare Before Christmas. These were by the Tills, and obviously this is what I put everything in. This was £4, but the size of it is really, really good. I'll probably utilise it to put like some of my Halloween decorations in afterwards. But yeah, I really like this. Really good quality and another nice addition if you're a massive Nightmare Before Christmas fan. If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe over on my YouTube channel, which is Thrifty Care, or you can find my business at Thrifty Care Alterations on Facebook. And I hope to be bringing you some more haul videos soon.